Hey friends, it's officially time to get festive and I'm so excited to kick off my holiday DIY series. Over the next few weeks, I'll be bringing you creative and meaningful holiday DIY projects that bring beauty, joy, and purpose to your home. Starting with this week's project, a stunning and simple and easy DIY porch sign. With just a few supplies, a little bit of time, a little bit of heart, we can get this done. Welcome to Grace and Green Thumbs. If you're into DIYs, simple beauty, plant care, and intentional living, you're in the right place. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment to grow with us. Today's DIY is a vertical porch sign that you can hang on your door, on your porch, entryway, or just about anywhere. Today I'm using poster board, but you can easily do this with really thin wood or even cardstock or cardboard. Now the version I'm doing today is really bare bones, but you can always dress it up with ribbon, with a wreath, or any other holiday decor that you have lying around. So let's get started. So I'm starting with 2 plain white posters from Hobby Lobby for 37 cents each. Yes, Hobby Lobby has posters that are less than the posters at $1.25 trade. So I've got my 2 posters and I want to cut them down so that they'll fit on my Cricut. I'm using my Cricut maker to cut these letters. That just makes it a lot easier for me. So I go ahead, pull out my ruler and my pencil, mark my posters, and get them cut down. All right, once I get my poster board cut down, I next want to turn my attention to my mat. You want to make sure that you are using a light grip mat anytime you're cutting any type of paper product, whether it's poster board, cardstock, copy paper, whatever the case may be. And make sure that the sticker that comes on the poster is on the back. You don't want that on the front of your letters. Make sure that you stick your poster board to your mat really, really well. And then it's time to cut. But wait, you're probably wondering, what are we cutting? Glad you asked. So now I'm going to take you to Cricut Design Space, which is the workspace for Cricut machines. I choose text. I type in the word that I want to use, which is joy. Joy is joy. And next, I want to highlight the text and choose my font. Now, when you can choose any font, you'll see the one that I'm choosing, but you want to choose a font that doesn't have any really thin, skinny pieces. You also want to choose a font that's one piece, where each letter is one solid piece and not multiple pieces that you have to stick together. So once I find my font, which is this one, I change it, and now you want to ungroup your word. You want to be able to treat each letter separately, and here's why. You want to make sure that all of your letters are the same size. Now in my case, my sign is vertical, so I want to definitely make sure that they're all the same width, but I also want to make sure that they're the same height. So I select the letter, open up the additional tools, and unlock the proportions, and I set the height and the width of each letter to 11.5 inches, not 12, because on a 12 by 12 mat you can only cut 11.5 by 11.5, and I do that for each of the letters. So once I have those letters sized, next I want to go ahead and make or cut my letters, and you can see each letter takes up a full mat. Now that the letters are cut, you want to peel them off of your mat very carefully. Make sure that you don't curl them too much, because if you curl them down, you'll have to fight with trying to make them flat later. So just save yourself the trouble and be really, really careful on this part. Now I have my letters. They're nice, they're neat, but there's something missing. They need a little pizzazz. I do not want to pull out the paint, so I am going to hit them with a little bit of shimmer. I also don't want to go outside to do this, so I just take a cardboard box, plop it down on my work table, drop my letters inside the box, and I'm using this Elmer's spray adhesive. This is some of my favorite stuff. And I'm also using my favorite glitter. I bought this stuff off Amazon. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description below. Spray a light layer of adhesive, then hit it with some glitter. Sprinkle it on like you're seasoning chicken. Now that my letters are all dry, I want to connect them. Now for this part, you can use ribbon, but I'm just using twine because it kind of works with the color scheme that I have for Christmas. I turn the letters face down, face down, drop a couple of dollops of hot glue, and then I put the twine on. And then for the top, same thing, couple of dots of hot glue, and then a string from one side to the other so that I can hang my sign. And here we are. I took my sign outside because I'm not quite ready to put up Christmas decorations just yet. So I just stuck it on a tree with a few Christmas decorations that I could grab really quick. The glitter is really pretty in person. It's hard to show it on camera, but trust me, it shimmers. And you guys recognize the snow woman and the hot cocoa cup? Yep, those are from last year. I'll repost those again this year so you can see how I made each of those DIYs. I hope this project inspires you to add a little handmade beauty to your holiday season. Whether you're decorating for guests or creating something beautiful for yourself, simple DIYs like this are a sweet way to celebrate. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone that you think might love to make this DIY too. And remember, this is just the beginning of our holiday DIY series. Make sure you come back next week for another cozy project to bring joy and purpose into your home. Till then.